Because we are up and coming.
I don't think I like that.
Ladies and gentlemen,
What?
we are back. I am here live with the king, the admiral,
Yeah.
the juggernaut of the podcast experience. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the Hype Podcast. I'm the host with no name.
My name is DJ Also Fresh, and I'm killing all degenerates on the internet. I am the illest motherfucker that you met. You got me live in stereo in 1080, 1080p. You know what 1080p is? Look down here, 1080p. If you can see me on video, you can look down and see what this 1080p motherfucker is about.
They call it 1080.
Boop, boop. Hey, and you $1 motherfuckers, we started giving this shit away free on YouTube. But if you want to help us support the cause, you make sure you hit us up on Patreon, because we got extra content coming there.
Patreon.com/The Hype Podcast. Give us a call, 503-776-0167. And if we don't answer, leave us a fucking voicemail with your name and number, ho.
I don't take calls live during the show. Everybody's asked, do you take calls live during the show? Have you listened to the fucking show? When's the last time I took a fucking phone call? I mean, if
Paging Oh So Fresh.
if you don't listen to the show, don't ask questions. If you don't know what boop means, hold on this. Boop. If you don't know what the fuck that means, then you don't listen to the show enough. So make sure you donate on Patreon. Hey, the homie, I forgot his fucking name. I'll hit it up next week. Another homie just put $20 down to become a producer of the Hype Podcast.
There we go. We will shout you out as a producer of the Hype Podcast, but you have to leave your message after the what? Boop. That's it.
Shit.
And new philosophy of the Hype Podcast. This is for everybody, all inclusive. So we're talking to you out there.
You got a rainbow.
As the
it's
old-
the rainbow. Feel the reading rainbow.
As the old saying, the old Chinese adage goes,
You know Chinese?
ass, gas, or grass, you should listen to the Hype Podcast. That is what they say in ancient China and ancient Rome. And look where those countries are at.
I made her speak Korean once.
What'd you throw a fork down a set of stairs?
No, I was doing some chopping with my stick.
with my bokin, bitch.
hey, if a motherfucker pull out two, run.
Speaking of Korean chopsticks, I want to give a shout out to Amy, our good friend Amy from the Old Groaning Board Restaurant. She hit me up the other day and was like, "You guys' shows are hilarious." And I'm like, "Hey, you've been donating on Patreon,
No,
bitch?" And she's like, "What? You guys have a Patreon?" I was like, "You haven't been listening to shit."
Yeah, that's like DJ LG. He's like, I listen all the time. No, you don't. I know you watched last time because you said you had your members only jacket on. Yeah, that's how you bring fresh back.
What, members only jackets?
Members only.
Dude.
Members only.
Dude, so
Members only. Like, do you need me to pop tags on you right now?
I do. No, listen to me. Listen to me. I was at the beach the other weekend. Not when we took 2 weeks off. We'll get into that in a minute.
You were at the beach.
I was at the beach. And I went into one of those like antique / like swap meet shops, right?
Did you go into the ocean?
Into the ocean? No. The Pacific Ocean's like fucking 45 degrees.
Why go to the beach?
And salty as fuck.
There's sand here. Why go to the beach? If you're not going in the water, I've done it too. I mean, it depends on how attractive your company is.
Have you ever been in the ocean at all?
Yes.
Which ocean? The Pacific Ocean?
The Pacific Ocean.
For what? Some pussy?
For recreational purposes.
Right. You were trying to impress some girl.
I have never had anything intimate happen at the ocean. I'm good.
No, not at the...
No, at a hotel that looks at the ocean. Yeah, I've definitely had a room with a view. Gave some boom with the view.
This motherfucker tried to show up. If you want to know how to get to Oso's heart, get him a room with a view. He likes long walks on the beach and a little dip in the ocean.
I like to kick puppies.
Kick puppies and club baby seals.
That's how we do. A man has to have his hobbies.
Touche. So, getting into where we were last week, or where I was.
Where you were?
Yeah, I was a little ways out of town, visiting some friends, some family, all that good shit.
Cancel.
Well, I did, because you were busy.
Cancel culture.
You were busy, and I was busy, and we didn't get our shit in time, so we said, fuck it, we're going to take a week off. And I said, fuck it, we're going to take a week off, and also said, hell yeah, I'm already high. I was like, great, we were going to do the show fucking high again. And he was like, you know it's Monday, right? I didn't realize it was Monday when I texted him, because we were supposed to like meet up in like 2 hours, and, you know, I wasn't there. I was hundreds of miles away. Yeah. So, sorry.
Hello?
So sorry about that.
Is it me that you're looking for? It was you who was supposed to be here at 4. Hello?
Yes, but in the long-standing relationship Oso and I have, we have this terrible habit of texting or calling each other last minute, and it's literally like a standoff. Whoever like turns and shoots first loses. So we normally text each other like 5 minutes before we're supposed to do something. And
it's usually the same day that we don't want to do shit. Yeah. I mean, usually when he hits me up and says, we're not going to do the show, I didn't want to do it any fucking way.
We're synced up. Our cycles are synced up.
I was looking forward to a week off.
Yeah. Dude, I might have more than a week off here shortly. Things are getting kind of tense at work.
A week off from here?
No.
No, you show up here all fucking time. I fired somebody today, and I fired somebody 2 weeks ago.
No, you did.
Yeah, yes, I did. I don't fuck around. So you want to get fired? I fired a motherfucker from a podcast so I could bring you back. Shit.
You got a couple bodies on you.
Don't show up. See what happens.
I will see what
the fuck happens when you don't show up.
I will see what happens. And everybody else fucking saw what happens when I left.
You're going to know what the problem is.
People saw what happened when I left. Your listener and viewership fucking dropped like a goddamn stone at the bottom of the ocean. Shaquiz Michaels fell off the fucking face of the planet.
And you wandered the country like you're Forrest Gump or something. This motherfucker just drove around the country in a van like goddamn Forrest Gump, looking for his existence, looking for his why. Couldn't even understand what his life was about until he found some lounge lizard down in Kentucky and the clap taught him to get back on track.
Hey, at least I still don't have bitches showing up at my job.
Ooh, you know who we're talking about. You know.
And yes, I am talking about you.
You know. That guy.
Mr. Can't Handle an Air Check, motherfucker. God damn it. Get out of my studio, bitch.
Go see him at AT&T.
I do need a new phone. You want to hook a brother up?
Hey, that bitch, the motherfucker working to AT&T, the bitch showed up to tell him off.
She didn't want to use her anytime minutes, bro.
He worked at AT&T, hey, free nights and minutes. And the bitch showed up to tell him not to talk shit about her on the show. That's what happened to the last co-host. Bitch scared her so bad. She showed up and told him not to talk shit about her on the show.
He couldn't afford any more alimony.
No, he couldn't.
I wonder what she does for his birthday. You know what I'm saying?
I'd probably show up.
Show up and do like, no, I mean.
She showed up at his job.
Now, listen, you're that level of crazy on any day of the week. Imagine, what's one of the craziest things that's happened to you on your birthday? Think about that and then multiply that by 1,000.
Now, my birthday, the last birthday, anytime I spend a birthday with family,
okay,
there's something bound to be
off the hook.
It's crazy. I mean, because these motherfuckers do not know how to congregate in a place and just act like civilized human beings. It's always got to be loud and going on. They always got to bring an extra motherfucker. I spoke about this before.
Yeah. Don't
bring nobody I don't know to my birthday.
Now, hang on.
I'm not asking you for much.
Now, hang on.
Is
this like a no +1 situation?
If you're bringing a +1, but you bringing whatever scraggler friend you got. So
free meal Freddy over here.
So shit took place on not my birthday,
okay,
but my uncle's birthday.
All right.
It was a week or so ago. We go to Sakura, Japan. Shout out to Sakura, Japan. She gave me free soft drinks last time I was over there. Love you, girl. Hey, free soft drinks.
What is Oh So Fresh doing to get all this free shit?
I tip really good.
Uh-huh.
I tip really good.
Back to your story.
Okay. Oops. As I'm sitting there, it's me, and those tables only fit what? 12 people?
Max, yeah, I'd say 12 comfortably.
There was about 15 of us at a table.
Just all mushed in there.
Because Sakura Japan, if you don't know, if you don't follow our 1 or 2 posts that we put on social media, Sakura Japan is our local hibachi grill.
Okay.
Love it. My favorite place. So I'm there, and Sakura Japan it ain't cheap. And I mean, this ain't Sizzler. If you're looking for the $7.99 steak special at Sizzler, you might be kind of fucked up. So we're there, and all of us are there. Big family thing. And I'm thinking, it's my uncle's birthday. So what we're going to do is everybody's going to pay for the meal, and then we'll divide it up evenly. Well, so everybody pays like $5. That's the routine, ain't it?
Okay.
What's your family about? Hey, the birthday boy, we all just divide up his fucking shit.
That makes sense.
When it's time to go, my sister starts paying for everybody's meal except for fucking mine. And the bitch owe me money. Anyway,
wait.
It was like the bitch went eeny, meeny, miny, mo and picked everybody around me to pay for their dinner, then made me pay for my uncles.
Hold on. So, out of 15 people, she's like, you drew the short straw, so she wanted to pay for everybody's meal but
she paid
yours.
for 5 meals out of 15. At least 6 meals out of 15 she paid for, but I didn't get shit. I ended up paying for my uncle's meal.
Shut the fuck up. Wait, so basically, and I say this with all due respect.
Yes.
Basically, this bitch was like, hey, I can loan you some of that money I owe you, or you can just get Unc's dinner.
Pretty much. Pretty much. I mean, pretty much. I'm a modest man. I make a modest living. You see how shitty these cameras look? You see you see this thing on the wall? You see we don't even own a dry erase board. If you are watching this on YouTube, thank you for joining us. Hey, make sure you click subscribe, fuck with us. Hey, this guy does stuff. But no, we can't he does stuff.
This guy does stuff. We're going to be doing more stuff when Oso gets his 20-foot cables. When Oso gets the swing mount for a TV. If you can't read this, I'm going to read it. I'm reading it to you right now, ladies and gentlemen.
They can't read.
That's
People
true.
who listen to the show can't
more
read.
padding. We got more studio padding. So when you come over here, GQ, and you want to do a session, you can actually fucking rap now.
Hey, shout out to GQ. If you're watching this, GQ.
Guitar hangers, motherfucker.
If you're watching this, GQ, hey, you stood me up. You did me wrong.
He stood you up again?
Nah, he stood me up, and then Super Bowl Sunday, he was like, hey, you think we do it today? No, it's Super Bowl Sunday.
You don't even care about the Super Bowl. Why'd you tell him no?
It's still a holiday. Anyway.
Is anyone else surprised? Is anyone out there surprised about that? I'm surprised that Super Bowl Sunday doesn't roll over into a holiday for Monday.
It should be.
It should be.
It really should
I
be.
agree.
I mean, Valentine's Day is a holiday.
That is fucking stupid. That is the dumbest
But
shit
that's a
I've ever
corporate holiday, so they should have a football corporate holiday because there's more people actively participating in football than Valentine's.
Listen, if we're doing this, we're gonna do it right.
We're gonna
do the Final Four all the way into the national championship. 2 weeks off. It's like the corporate spring break.
What do you think? It's like siesta?
I think so. The corporate spring break. Nobody's gonna fight me on this. Nobody, except for obviously corporate America. Final Four into the national championship. NBA Finals. We should get another week off for that. Basically, corporate America should have the same fucking schedules as longshoremen.
Hold on. I got to back off the
and
NBA.
Substitute seekers.
I got to back off the NBA.
Okay.
Because the NBA is kind of wilding out right now.
What do you mean? What do you mean right now?
No. It just went to a whole nother level. See, the one thing...
Hang on. You said a whole nother level. We had the Portland Jailblazers, okay? Now, if you can meet or exceed the Portland Jailblazers, I'll be impressed.
Are we talking about the Portland Jailblazers when one of them, Quentin what?
Jefferson, I think?
Oh.
Was it Quentin Jefferson?
Because there was a Portland Trailblazer. No, it's Quentin Richardson.
Okay.
Quentin Richardson. Yeah. Gets pulled over. Pulls out his rookie card instead of a driver's license. Are you talking about the Portland Trailblazers? Are you talking about the Portland Trailblazers where Damon Stoudemire tried to sneak weed on a plane in aluminum foil? The Portland Trailblazers where Damon Stoudemire and Rasheed Wallace went to a Seattle game, lost, then drove back smoking weed and got pulled over.
At 140 miles an hour. You can meet or exceed that. Ready, go.
I mean, Ruben beat his wife's ass Patterson from the Portland Jailblazers.
You got something better than that?
Good old Bonzi Wells, who said, fuck the fans.
Yeah.
At a radio interview on Blazer Radio, Bonzi Wells said, fuck the fans. He was in Sacramento the next fucking week. But they've done one better.
All right.
There's a young man named John Moran. Have you ever seen him play?
Yeah.
He is the most amazing thing to watch play.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun.
He has a little bit too much attitude.
I mean, he's,
he tries to act like he's a little too hard.
He's like a 24-year-old kid, right? He's young.
So the problem with Ja that's come up, if I can call you Ja, I don't know you personally.
But I'm going to call you Ja, brah.
Well, it's, how can you be smart enough to dunk a basketball, asshole? Be smart enough to dunk a basketball proficiently. That's really, hey, hold on. I got to stop. Maybe I have a problem with him because he could dunk a basketball really fucking well. Maybe.
Well, let's let the jury decide after the conclusion of this story. Carry on.
So John Morant already was trying to thug it up with Steph Curry. Can't even understand.
Okay.
Steph Curry ain't gonna hurt nobody.
Now, what do you mean thug it up with Steph Curry?
I mean,
Fight him?
we really tried to loke up on the Warriors.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
They tried to act like they got beef with the Warriors.
Okay.
Then he tried to fight Shannon Sharp. Well, his dad, his team tried to fight Shannon Sharp.
Sure. I saw that.
Shannon Sharp, I mean, former what? He's a tight end?
No, I think Shannon Sharp was a corner, wasn't he?
I don't know. He would beat your ass.
Shannon Sharp's a very large individual.
He's a large individual that would still whip your ass. I think he's about 50-something. Still not fucking with him. Them Dukes them Dukes are hazards. Fuck that. So the latest over the weekend, this man loses to the Denver Nuggets.
Right, which
After
is
that,
expected.
He needs to be consoled.
Okay.
So he goes to a strip club in Denver.
He got caught with a hooker, didn't he?
No, it's even worse than that. He goes Instagram live from the strip club with hookers twerking in the background. Hey, hookers, I mean, I don't want to say hookers. Some of you are, some of you aren't. I don't know what you guys do after the club, in the club or not. But
exotic escort personnel.
If there is a slot A being inserted into your tab B and you're collecting money for it, you are hoeing, bitch.
Which, to be fair, and ladies, you would not disagree with this.
What ladies?
If Ja Morant is in there flashing dollars, you're probably a hooker that night.
Hey, you know,
just saying.
This Taco Bell is open.
Okay, so he's in a strip club.
Anybody's mama would make it clap for John Morant money.
Yeah. So he's in a strip club.
No
big
so
deal.
while on Instagram Live, being in a strip club on Instagram Live is not good.
I mean,
you're not supposed to have your phone out in the fucking strip club taking any type of photos.
Okay, that's fair, but you're an NBA player.
That's the number one.
But you're an NBA player.
Then he decides to flash a gun on Instagram while he has hookers twerking in the background.
Okay, but you're an NBA player.
What was the gun for? Were you going to have to shoot it out for the pussy?
In case those bitches got out of line.
I mean, goddamn. This motherfucker just is up there. He got the gun. He's just showing the gun. And you know, it's on portrait mode. You can barely see shit on a motherfucker. He got it all his chest. He's showing a fucking gun.
He's fucking showing a gun in a strip club.
What? I mean, the pussy is for sale. Why do you need a gun? That's like, I mean, you don't have to rob the liquor store if you got enough money to buy what's inside.
Now, okay. Life advice from the Hype Podcast. If you are not a fan of Bill Burr, you need to watch his set because Bill Burr said this perfectly. John Morant, look me in the eye, sir. Get a fucking white friend. Get a white friend. Because I'm telling you right now, if one of your white homies was sitting there, he would have been like, what are you doing, you fucking idiot? Is that registered? Get it the fuck out of here. That's 3 to 5 mandatory.
So here's the other breakdown on it. So it was enough trouble. They suspended him for 2 games for that shit.
Duh.
Yeah. But then no. Law enforcement said, hey.
Hey, buddy. Pal.
What are you doing with the gun? Because it's an open carry state. But
not while you're intoxicated in a strip club.
You can't carry shit while you're intoxicated. So the local authorities are going, hold on. You're drunk in a club with a gun. And then he traveled to L.A. And everybody's wondering, how did the gun get there? Where's the gun now? Because did you buy a gun in Boulder, Colorado?
No. First of all, I'm 100% certain because Colorado has very similar laws to Washington State. And it now takes 2 weeks in Washington State to get a gun. A pistol, mind you, takes approximately 1 to 3 days in Denver to get a gun. So my man Ja likely traveled across state lines, which is multiple felonies.
We're talking about a man that when he lost to the Indiana Pacers, he used the laser and pointed at their bus.
So he's not making too good a life decisions.
No. And then a 17-year-old kid was at his house. Hit him with the ball.
Oh, shit.
So John Morant beat him down.
Wait a minute. First of all, why was there a 17-year-old kid at John Morant's house?
He's only 23.
Okay.
If you're 23, you might have, and you want to play basketball. I mean, you're an NBA star. You got your own court. You want to find some kids from the neighborhood you can fucking dunk on. Ain't that a bitch? I mean, really. If you like Michael Phelps probably has a pool where he invites neighborhood kids over so he can just lap them.
I certainly hope not, because you know what? Michael Jackson got in trouble for having neighborhood kids over for several years, okay?
He wanted to beat it. They just want to beat them at a game. There's a difference.
Michael Jackson wanted to beat him at a game, too. He had life-size chess.
That motherfucker said you were not alone. So this motherfucker, John Morant, really, from what I know, punks him, beats him down a little bit.
Okay.
The dude leaves. He's like, yeah, I'm going to come back and light y'all up. Well, John Morant comes back out and says, hey, look at this thing. Look at this gun in my waistband. Light that up.
Jesus Christ.
That was right around the same time that his mom went to the mall and somebody at the mall pissed his mom off. So he brought his goons up there to beat down the fucking security guard. This all happened over the summer. Keep your kids in summer school because fuck, they do not need to be running the fucking streets.
Dude, do we need to raise the fucking age limit on the NBA? Goddamn.
I guess. So first they said suspended for 2 games. Then when the feds got involved, they're like, we don't know when he's coming back. We have no idea.
We do, however, know when he's going to the Sacramento Kings. Let me tell you that.
That's where you go to die.
Yeah, right.
But you know, that's payback. And this is payback weekend. Because Chris Rock finally got his goddamn payback.
Are you talking about his new special?
His new comedy special. What do you mean comedy special? You mean the 8 minutes that I want to watch?
Dude, you've watched the whole thing?
No, I watched the whole thing.
Okay.
Why would I watch? I don't have Netflix. I have HBO Max. I have to make choices. I have to make life choices, whether I want HBO Max or Netflix. Because, yeah, shit's expensive. Hey, make sure you donate on Patreon because I really want to have better shit. I really want to be able to afford Netflix. If you're donating just $1, I am going to come on here next week and wipe my ass with that $1. You donate more than that shit.
Actually, I would pay more than $1 to see that.
I will get up right now. You have $1. You have $1. Let me find $1 you donated on fucking Patreon. Hold on. I got it. I got it in my pocket right now. I have the $1 you donated on Patreon, you piece of shit. Here we go. Oh, fuck yeah. Here. Oh, I wiped my ass with that $1 you donated on fucking Patreon. Donate more.
Somebody get this man a fucking Snickers.
Anyway.
Jesus Christ.
Single ply, bitch.
You're different when you're hungry. Oh, so fresh.
Single ply, George Washington.
So,
hey, that's reparations right there. When you put your ass on George Washington's fucking face. Hey, take that, you wooden teeth, motherfucker.
So have you watched this special or not?
I watched the end of it. I mean, watched the part where he talked about Will Smith.
Okay. What did you think based on the portion that you watched?
I thought he burnt that motherfucker out. I hate that he's getting criticism for calling Jada Pinkett a bitch. I mean, you fucking dance around to some dumbass rap song.
What do you
bitch ho slam, bitch ho tramp slut. But then
the only reason he's getting flack for that is because they can't give him shit for anything else.
Because that was a cold incision, my friend.
I didn't even watch the special. I saw that clip on YouTube, just the Will Smith portion. And he wasn't calling Jada a bitch. He was reminding you that people were calling you a bitch before.
No, he called Jada a bitch.
No, I said he wasn't just calling, like, he wasn't calling her a bitch, like, bitch, right? He's not like, you're a bitch. He's like, hey, listen, y'all been bitches since before I called you bitches.
You know, he said, what did he say? Will Smith has selective aggression.
No, selective outrage.
Selective outrage.
That was the name of the special. Selective outrage.
Okay, selective outrage. And he's like, all these motherfuckers call you a bitch, but I'm the one you swing on. He named off the Breakfast Club, Drinking Champs. I mean, he named off all these podcasts.
He brought up a valid point.
That you can call, if you're bigger than Will Smith, you can call him a bitch?
No. You gonna slap a motherfucker you know you can beat up.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that would slap.
He honestly pointed out Will Smith is a lot larger than me.
The one part I liked of that entire last piece of monologue is where he said, I played Pookie on New Jack City. This motherfucker played Ali.
Like real shit. He said Will Smith's even bigger than me in animation. Right. He's like, I'm a zebra and Will Smith is a fucking shark. But but the best part, I have to say, and I'm not trying to tell all the jokes, and we're not telling them right, but he said, man, I sure did enjoy emancipation.
Whoop him again, master.
You missed the spot.
I have to say outright, I'm hesitant to watch that entire special because I'm not a fan of Chris Rock. I think we told him.
You're not a fan of anybody.
I think
you like comedians with weird ass names.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle's a weird ass name. Bill Burr's a weird ass name.
Belaski or something. You brought up some other shit earlier.
Bill Burr?
No.
Who?
You brought up some other guy.
Some other fucking guy? Who? Brian Regan?
Andy Jalopnik or something. You say?
Anthony Jeselnik?
Yeah,
you can't say.
Anthony Jeselnik.
He said it. Andy Jalopy. Jimmy Pedals. That should be Preparation James should be your fucking comedy name.
You should shut the fuck up.
You ready to go? You already know, so it's about that time to go. We got to get out of here before he starts getting an attitude. Somebody donate a Snickers to this motherfucker. He's getting out of hand.
Hey.
What?
I wipe my ass with your dollar.
Better than wiping your ass with somebody's daughter, okay? Also, tell them how they can get in touch with us.
I don't know. You always say that shit.
Hit us up 503-776-0167 or check us out on Facebook. Facebook.com/The Hype Podcast.
Yo, dollar.
This motherfucker said, I don't know. You always do that shit.
I don't know the fucking phone number.
I'll tell you what we're going to do. For this week's Few Minutes of Fresh, I'm going to sit down and watch the John Morant Instagram Live, and you can see how I feel about it directly. And Ja, I hope you're listening, motherfucker, because your last name ain't Rule. You can't do whatever the fuck you want to.
So the podcast after the podcast, I just want to say that we will not be comparing Ja Morant to Ja Rule. There's two different things. I think Ja Rule's like 5'3". Now he impregnated a couple hoes I know out here, but I don't think Ja Morant's been touring around long enough to do that. So I would like to let you know that carrying guns into strip clubs, actually, you know what? The biggest crime that was committed is using your camera in a strip club. That's something that's more feasible for all of us to do. It's an infraction that we all might do because carrying a gun into a strip club, they're selling the pussy there. Why do you have to bring a gun? That's what I have to say. This is the Hype Podcast.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Done deal.